What the beep? It just used to slide in.
Like 2 seconds ago?
Yeah, like before the PEX was on there for sure.
That pesky PEX.
Here's a fun little project, Kelly. Are you ready for something new?
Mm-hmm.
Remember this guy?
This is a fun guy.
Our hip check valve.
Yeah. Check that out.
We both have hips. And they're our originals. We haven't been replaced by robots yet.
Not yet.
Maybe someday.
Nice software.
Boy, you sure don't talk like a machine.
Anyway, this is how I thought we could use a pressurized water system but still conserve water, because you can't leave this on while you're brushing your teeth without physically shoving yourself into it. So even when guests are on board and things like that, where we would get annoyed at them wasting all our water and they're just used to doing it at home that way. This way, they literally have to push in each time, even though the system will be pressurized. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a couple of pigtails on this. Before I install this, I wanna make sure that I have the plumbing attached to it. This will come from a source that also goes to the kitchen sink, and it will go out to the faucet above the sink in the bathroom. To do that, we're gonna use these.
We're also gonna make a quick trip to Home Depot for some extra parts to make these work. And we're back.
These connections are pretty slick. You literally just cut it off, use a little cone to reinforce the tip of the plastic, and then push it in place. And then you can use a special tool to unhook it. But it's supposed to be completely watertight, and it's safe for boats and awesome. Basically, what it boils down to is you've got these giant holes that would allow a lot of water through, but to get to this, it has to go through something this small. So they just really restrict it with the fittings. So that's the bummer of the system. But on a boat, it's good for us. In your house and you're wanting to take a shower, maybe not much, but on the boat, we want to conserve the water, so it's good. This side, you treat just like you would any other plumbing fixture. You can use plumber's tape, but this is much better. Plus in boats, it's basically a liquid version of the same stuff. And then, it's that easy, folks. We're gonna through bolt it. Which ones do you need, Kelly?
That's too big. Yeah, this is too small.
Okay.
And this one is just right.
Perfect.
A couple of these babies. Get a third one just in case we drop one. Okay, let's go.
Okay. So the first thing we got to figure out is how we're going to route all this stuff. This one is the in, this one is the out. Out goes to the sink, obviously, and in is where the water comes in. This slides in here and operates like that. But I think we need to route the plumbing and put little pigtails on it just to make it easier on ourselves. The out will go, sneak through here, and then do a slow bend 90 up here, and then do another slow bend 90 into there, and then do a slow bend 90 through here. So we have to figure out where this is going to be and drill our hole with this drill bit, because it fits this little pipe. What's cool about this is we'll probably have to have a flange machined or designed in some way, but the sprayer is bigger than this is, and this connection is bigger than this is. So it's not like it can get lost. We gotta figure out where is the center of this and mark it on here so we can go up through there. So we should be able to just cut the inlet port to size, because it'll tee behind this wall into the rest of the water system. One will continue on to go up on deck, and the other one will obviously go back to the pumps. We'll just leave the other one long and stick it out there and slowly contour it to our needs and then cut it. We'll drill a pilot hole from the sink side, and then we'll find it over here and drill back with the big drill bit.
Okay.
I go into the dungeon. You drill the pilot hole, and then I'll drill the big hole. So the outside diameter of PEX is 5/8, which makes perfect sense. The inside diameter is, guess what? Not a ½ inch, it's less. This is a liar. It's a liar piece of PEX.
Or it's a line tape measure.
Here's your drill. Give me a good pilot hole. and this one's my old Hitachi that suffers a bit. But eventually it'll go.
It's not warped.
See?
Oh.
Okay, you should see this come through.
I hope.
Tell me when you see it come through.
I
What?
don't see anything yet.
You will.
Okay.
When you do, tell me.
Okay.
Don't keep it a secret.
All right.
It's information I need.
It's coming through.
Wow, I heard you.
Shut up.
The best way to drill a clean hole is to go in from one side halfway and then finish it from the other side, because then way you don't get bust out. Like plywood is obviously a bunch of wood and it'll splinter on its way out. That right there?
Yep.
Why do we sand this, Kelly? You know.
We sand this so we have a smooth surface for the pipe to go in and out of.
Yeah, you don't want abrasion
No.
being slicing it open. I mean, likelihood of that is fairly low, but
Could happen.
yeah, if you've got a nice sharp edge and it just sits there and rubs back and forth on it, it can act like a knife.
Yeah.
I even drilled this at a slightly downward angle because it's
noticed
going to
that.
come from here
Yeah.
and go down.
I was like, that's not level. But he knows what he's doing. First I was like, he's screwing this up big time. But then I thought, no.
I love how you think I'm screwing something up and you keep it to yourself.
No. I like thought about it. I was like, he wouldn't do that intentionally. There's got to be a reason.
That's giving me a lot of credit.
I give you a lot of credit.
I don't think you do. Maybe it's when it comes to drilling nice smooth holes. Hand me the stick of blue and get ready because I'm sending it to you.
Okay, be ready. Got it. Yep.
I'm gonna put it just like that. That's pretty close to where we need it to be. Come check this out. This is what happens when you work on a boat and sand a bunch of crap and just like your life and your boat just becomes one giant.
Yeah, I wonder what our lungs look like.
I bet they're pink. Neither one of us smoke. Okay. So the way we're routing this, maybe I should steal this. So the main pump's going to live here and the water heater is right here. So we're going to send the cold water off to go into the water heater and turn hot, but then also tee out to be used as cold water. And it'll go up and run along here and then come across through here and tee here and then head through these holes, one of them, to eventually make its way up onto the deck and put the shower head up there. Got it.
Joy, you're back.
Joy. You want to do the depth marking?
Sure.
So now push it, make sure it's pushed in all the way.
It is.
Now shove down on your finger there. And you should take it off. No, that's probably good. And see a little scrape mark to show you where the proper depth is.
I see it. This is a handy gadget.
So far.
Yeah.
We're gonna feed this in through. There's so much crap. It's not that there's a lot of crap in here, it's that there's a fair amount of stuff in here and not a whole lot of room to move around in. Why don't you feed me this? Do we have paper towels? Maybe even some acetone? Thank you. Come on down. I'm just gonna clean these connections off and then we're going to do our first ever, it's my first ever, hex fitting. We're pushing these on to the fittings. It goes like right to it. I assume that's good because it's like right there. See it right here? I can't, let me twist it. See that score? Doesn't go in any further, but that seems pretty good, right? Again, I've never done this before. Why don't you try the other one? You're gonna have to hold it, support it here.
Stuck.
Okay, you're not gonna be able to pull it back out. It's not supposed to, that's the whole point.
Okay. Well, you gotta get in there then.
All right, there. You just gotta do that. That's all you gotta do.
I didn't want to force it. You said it was gonna be easy.
It was when I did it, when it popped in like that, that was not much force. Okay, I'm going to say our best bet will be to, would you hold this please?
Holding.
Thank you. I wish you'd take this seriously, Kelly. Okay,
Why'd you undo that?
I think it's self-evident. Okay, so here are the options. This is what I was just considering. Getting this to go in there and screw in nicely is easy because you can just turn this around its pecs. The pecs is just compression fit, so it spins, right? Mm-hmm. But trying to get it to go out here and then up and then over and then down, that's going to be a neat trick. So what I think we should do is bite the bullet, cut this off, and put a 90 on here. I wanted to eliminate all 90s if I could, but if we have a 90, it'll just sit in there nicely, just like the other one does, and then it'll come out here.
Okay.
What the beep? It just used to slide in.
Like 2 seconds ago?
Yeah, like before the PEX was on there for sure.
That pesky pecs.
There we go. There, we're in business.
That's good.
Tape measure.
Here.
Good work, Kelly. 6 inches total to the 90 from this fitting. We go here, go about here. I need the slicey.
Oh, the slicey. Yes, I got that right.
If I used the proper term, then you'd learn what it was. Right, Kelly?
Yeah, only I sound way cuter than you. Slice this.
Give it a little.
Look at that.
Look at this stuff.
Oh, wow. It's progress.
Now, I gotta somehow get this back out of there without destroying everything. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Oh, that's a lot of shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy. Oh, got it.
What kind of goo is that? Is that plumber's
This
tape?
is liquid plumber's tape. Right here. It's technically called pipe thread sealant. T+2. And get a nice band around there. This takes the place of plumber's tape, which can break off and block things. Ready for another shimmy?
Yeah, let's see it.
All right, put them in place.
How are we going to do this?
Securing it with bolts seemed a lot more realistic before the countertop was installed.
I can do it.
Because we
I can
got
do
the
it.
wrong piece of hardware.
Let me do it. Let me do something.
Now, here you go. Give me, there's a short one, I guess.
Shorty?
Go ahead and put it in, Kel. Just put it in there. Right through the hole. That's all you gotta do. Knock it out. You got it. You get it? Why not? Just put it in. Did you find its penetration? Should have left my coffee all the way over there. Now I can't drink it while I watch you.
One down.
I never plan on just screwing that side in, which makes no sense at all.
Because there's just no clue.
And was my plan to do it before we
The countertop one?
installed the countertop? Because duh.
Because I bet that stuff just got in there, like maybe some thickened epoxy did.
And the grill. Oh, what a thrill.
Yep, that's exactly what it was, an oopsie thickened epoxy plug. We just ended up drilling that out.
Yeah, I thought when I designed this it was gonna be so slick. Just pop it in. I thought to myself, no big deal. The work of a moment. It's installed. Goes through this back wall, and then there's a 90 over here, and then the button lever is there. That was not easy.
After finally getting that lever in place, it's time to install the spout, which means drilling a big hole.
Measure it across at the point that we're working. There, that's 90. Does that look like it's centered over the big hole, Kelly?
Sure does. Ready. Doing it.
You look like you're wearing a Santa hat. You got it.
I got it.
So I am going to try to fish this down through that hole,
Okay.
and then bend it and put it into the appropriate spot. You ready?
Yeah. Yes.
The tube is now stuck in the hole.
I mean, it's pretty vertical.
Okay.
I just gotta somehow get it to go down. It's coming in. Making progress.
Give it a good whack.
Or drill a bigger hole.
Ready?
Yeah.
There.
Oh, sweet.
And then we'll get a flange that holds it like that.
Okay.
I think it looks cool like that.
I disagree.
If we can get someone to get us a set screw designed flange that goes up here, screws in, and then has a set screw to keep this in like a 1-inch flange and set screw. Deeper.
So what we ended up doing is having a slow bend up here to a 90 that goes inside and down to the water spout.
Now we just need a sink. This is what we need. And some Life Seal Clear for fiberglass, but we're not using it for fiberglass at all. But don't worry, it also does metal and wood.
Metal.
Shut up, Kelly. Did I go out the door?
I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Oh no, it's stuck on there.
Oh.
That'll do. Now it's in the bilge. This way. First thing we need to do is wipe off the underside and the lip with the acetone. Because it's looking a little flabby in the behind, if you know what I mean.
Here, let me help you. It's about finesse.
Is that right? Finesse that right off there, Kelly.
Speak to it.
Yeah, really finesse it. Show me what's up.
What did you do this?
I didn't do anything. Just want to get away any residues that might keep our adhesive from sticking. Then you want to do the underside of the inside of this.
I feel like that's good.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we put it on the rim or under the other side?
Other side.
Okay. Problem is I'm not getting much of a bead on this, so I think we should probably put it both places. This seems the safest spot because that way we know it's around the rim. We'll just put a snot line around this as well. Then, now that we know we'll have a seal, once we're done, we'll put a bead around the interior edge. Oh, damn it.
Oh no.
I'm trying to avoid that. Grab it from the underneath, where my fingers are. But don't let it touch the top.
It was touching the top when you gave it to me.
False.
Okay.
It's a big lie. There we go.
Okay. Get in your hole.
Try sliding it around until I tell you to stop. Because I don't see the hole at all. Okay, stop.
How long does this need to cure?
It takes a day to cure, but it'll be like skinned over in just a few minutes. Then we can install the hardware that goes into the bottom of the drain. Then we can install the drain. And got your butyl tape. You're gonna need this.
What am I doing with it?
You're gonna need this. You're gonna need this. There you go. Now she's onto it. Was there ever a man as witty as I, Kelly?
Probably.
We're gonna install this. So this is an ambassador sink that has recently been installed, expertly I might add,
Yep,
by a
that's
couple
great.
of pros. And then this is the official ambassador drain. And look at that.
Ooh.
That's stupid. That doesn't fit at all.
Doesn't work at all.
And then I read, Kelly,
What'd you read?
the instructions.
Oh.
And it's like, hey dude, this is how it works. You put this in here. Oh, it fits perfectly.
Oh wow, look at
And
that.
then this goes underneath. So I like that a lot better.
Good job reading.
Thanks. The instructions also had kind of an odd thing in them. It said, we've given you a foam gasket for your convenience, but we don't recommend using this. We recommend using either plumber's putty or butyl tape.
Ah,
Thanks for needing that.
you're welcome.
I just need a gasket. Hello everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm going to prevent water from leaking in Chris's nice vanity. I will be installing myself like this. Ah!
Ta-da!
So that should gasket up and squeeze out quite nicely, I hope. And this goes on the bottom. And this keeps it sealed.
Cool.
Get that on there, nice and firm. Go. One more. Good. And then the next part Because this all can't come as one thing. You have to pay for two, of course. Here's the Ambassador Marine Drain Kit. I mean, this kit is coming together quite nicely. It's pretty clean install too, don't you think?
Yeah.
We don't want to go through here, so we're gonna have to go. Ooh, look how clean that comes out.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks professional. I don't know where this will hang.
Oh, I love those.
Do you though?
No, I hate them.
Hey you, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw and you want to keep following along, become a subscriber. Just hit that subscribe button below.
Why do you always make me say things twice? The light's on. I should be able to talk.
It wouldn't focus on you, so I had to zoom out, and then so you're all blurry. But now you're good. You're in good shape.
Thanks.
Nice.
I don't work out ever. I'm just thinking. I can't figure out. The brain is not helping me.
You're so cute when you think.
This. Yeah. I don't give a shit why you're laughing. Just shut up and film.
Wow.
It's not quite as supple as I expected it to be, Kelly.
Well, it's hard to knead one-handed.
You're obviously not a boy.
Need your meat.
I don't need my meat. I need my butyl.
Your dad jokes are on point. They're a little
Dad jokes.
dirty.
You can't make butthole jokes
Yes,
and call
you
them
can.
dad jokes. That's not a thing.
All right.
Dad's jokes are supposed to be G-rated and really corny. Much like my butthole.